Welcome to 2K Sports. We have a Monday night of basketball for you. In this one, we'll see the Brooklyn Nets going up against the Houston Rockets. One thing you love about these teams, Clark, they both do the dirty work on the glass.
Yeah, extra possessions will be at a premium tonight. No easy boards. With all of these glass eaters running around, getting their hands dirty, should make for a really interesting game to keep an eye on inside.
Now here's Schroeder. Lets the three fly. Smith with the rebound. Here's Green. And no good. His first shot of the night, missing. Outside Schroeder. Up and over Smith. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
In today's game, to be a successful guard like Schroeder, knocking down jumpers is really a must.
After years of finishing at the bottom of the West, things are looking up for the Rockets, Clark.
You know, B.A., they've done a really good job of drafting and developing players. That combination can allow you to move forward. And along with signing complementary veterans, that adds to the mix as well. And they've done a nice job. And they've got future draft capital, too. So the Rockets are certainly on the rise.
Clock at 6. This one for 3. Bogdanovich, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Yeah, just showcasing his athleticism. When Brooks gets open space around the rim, he looks to throw it down with authority.
Schroeder lays it up and banks it in. Schroeder's gotten his second bucket.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
Van Vliet against Claxton. Smith right side. Claxton with a rebound.
Boy, the defense got lucky there with him missing, but they don't want to chance that again.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
BA, Fred Van Vliet said, I've been a leader on pretty much every team that I've ever played for. I'm a leader in life. It's just something you either have or you don't. Something you got to work at. Some guys will gravitate towards it, some won't. Brian, is it that simple?
Well, I think most of his teammates value what he has to say, for sure. Some changes for Brooklyn. Johnson, he's checked in for Finney Smith. And Ben Simmons subbed in for Thomas. Whitmore's checked in for Houston. Thompson comes in for Brooks. 56 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Green. Houston with another miss. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. It's Johnson with a drive. Claxton passes to Simmons. To the paint. Outside Johnson. Here's the 3. And he parries his first look.
How about that dish by Schroeder? Always a good idea to get it to the open man. That's just good basketball.
Outside Whitmore. Green for 3. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Schroeder. 6 points for him. Back to Simmons. Schroeder finds Bogdanovich. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist.
You've got to spy Bogdanovich because he is good at squaring up and delivering the revenge triple.
Van Vliet, the pass to Green. Again, Green missing. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Nets leading by 5. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Brooklyn.
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter. First team.
And so it's Houston with it. It's a 5-point game. Johnson and Claxton patrol the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Thomas in at the 3. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter.
How about the bounce ability of Şengün? Getting himself way up there.
The NBA becoming more and more global, Clark. Şengün, a perfect example of that.
Yeah, Alperen Şengün out of Turkey. Right now on the fast track to being the best player to ever come out of his homeland. So still very young, but boy, his future is quite bright.
Here's Shepard. Pass to Şengün. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Şengün, a force in the lane. That's where he does most of his damage.
Brooklyn leading by 4. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Thomas outside. Back to Claxton. Beyond the arc. Drills it from deep.
Not a bunch of energy from the defense, which is why he was free to knock that down.
That's a foul called on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul of the game. Finney Smith's checked in for Brooklyn. Bogdanovich comes in for Simmons. Here's Green off the inbound. Terrific work from Green inside. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
Schroeder passes to Thomas. That one falls, coming off Schroeder's feed. Schroeder's got his 3rd assist of the night.
You give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for him so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Steven Adams checked in for Şengün. A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Hey, Brian, the Rockets showing improvement. Head coach Ime Udoka said, quote, when you rely on your young guys, you're constantly trying to instill habits that'll carry them for the rest of their careers. It's mistakes and tendencies you have to try to break continually. Just staying positive. We see glimpses of how close we can be.
All right, Ali, thanks for that.
So crafty and clever at finishing inside. Schroeder doesn't lack confidence trying to get it up and down from this area.
Inside, here's Adams, and it's slammed in by Adams.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Outside, Finney Smith. Down low. Here's Schroeder. Yes, it's good. Schroeder's got 10 points in the game.
Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
And the call will be against Nicholas Claxton. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line.
He's such a good free throw shooter. You don't want to foul him unless it's absolutely necessary.
Both free throws, good from Van Vliet.
And the big X factor Van Vliet brings to the team is leadership. He's very talented at setting a good tone out on the floor and organizing his guys.
Here's Claxton, and Claxton throws it down.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And so it's Brooklyn with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. On defense, the Nets. Brooks, the pass to Şengün, and here is Green. Here's Smith. Van Vliet on the wing. Pass to Şengün. Over Claxton. And no good, trying to use the glass. Brooklyn leading by 9. All right, Grant, when you look at the Nets rebuild, what are you seeing at this point?
Well, they gave up a lot of young players and draft picks to assemble a big three. And, of course, that didn't quite work out. So now they're in that middle ground, which sometimes can be a little tough. Add to the fact that they're in New York, the fans and media are anything but patient and forgiving.
Van Vliet with it. He's picked up by Schroeder. On the wing, Brooks. Smith outside. Launches a three. Gets the three to fall. Smith's got it. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball.
And that's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
We've got a minute 48 left in the third quarter. The Rockets went from 22 to 41 wins last year, finishing right at 500, Clark.
Great progress by Houston. Just missed the play-in in the West. They would have easily made that same play-in tournament in the East. A huge step forward for the Rockets, no doubt. And I think it's a team that can sustain that trajectory.
That free throw no good. And the Nets making a change here. Johnson's checked in. He's off on the second.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
Rockets trail by 9. Pass to Şengün. Launches it. Brooklyn pulls it in. Claxton's got rebound number 7 tonight. Schroeder against Van Vliet. Here's Claxton. Misses the three. Houston has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. The three-pointer off the mark.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And here we go. The Rockets in transition. Chalk up 2 there. Van Vliet's got 5 now.
It's such a creative finish. FVV in the open.
Outside Schroeder. There's 48 seconds left in the third. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Claxton. The Nets need to get off a shot here. That's good from Schroeder on the assist by Claxton. Schroeder's got 6 here in the quarter.
So often playing the role of a setup man, Schroeder has been finishing plays tonight.
Now here's Smith. The three. No good on the shot. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Claxton against Van Vliet. Here's Johnson. And he gets that one. And it's a 12-point Nets lead.
And the vision there from Bogdanovich. He's skilled.
That's a foul called on Cameron Johnson. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Substitutions on the court.
7 seconds left in the third quarter. Green for 3. Houston with another miss. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Schroeder and Thomas make up the backcourt. Bojan Bogdanović out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Claxton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Van Vliet against Schroeder. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Dorian Finney-Smith.
Just an active score. Defenses know when Van Vliet is looking to capitalize, forcing them to compromise sometimes.
And how about the Fred Van Vliet story? From undrafted to all-star and NBA champion.
It's one of the remarkable journeys in the history of the league. There are a number of guys that have gone undrafted and ended up being all-stars and champions, but you think about it, one of the things they have in common in my mind, B.A., is a real understanding of who they are and what it's going to take to be successful. And then the willingness to put in the work and not be distracted by naysayers or the glamour of being a pro. They've got a real anchoring as to who they are and what their business is about, and then they maximize their ability. That's Fred Van Vliet in a nutshell.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Şengün against Claxton. 6 to shoot. Outside Schroeder. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's Brooklyn.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
And it's Green missing. Nets leading by 15. Pass to Thomas. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Claxton. Shoots over Şengün. And Claxton gets it to go on the assist by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 3 assists tonight.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Nets.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
Thomas, that's good.
Their focus has been terrific. They really put on a clinic here today.
And, you know, everybody in the building knows this is a wrap, a done deal. Put this one in the W column.
Van Vliet misses. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. And here are the Rockets. They trail by 18.
Assisted by Jalen Green.
There's 47 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's Schroeder. And he drains another one. He's now 10 of 11 from the field.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And it's good. 2 points.
Yeah, one thing about Van Vliet, he makes the right decision most of the time.
And Schroeder has got the ball here for the Nets. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Finney Smith passes to Claxton. And here's Schroeder outside. Offensive rebound. Shot from the low post is good. And the Nets lead by 18.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
So we see the Nets taking the W here. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.